flying Vader. Is not being so predictable.
Yeah.
I think these guys are ready to go. So if you want to talk about, I'll talk about Sammy's list because it's a lot easier. We'll start our game now though, and betting is open, folks. So let me start the timer on my end. And round 1 of the 3-1-2 League is underway. So Sammy on our left here, betting is open. As one more reminder, playing Darth Vader, aka Goliath, aka Mr. Cheat Code, with Jamming Beam because it's free. He went down 3 points during the last points change, so he's a cheap 112 now, accompanied by 2 Inquisitors with Foresight. That's a strong list. Foresight has always been very good, and Vader can kind of solo or hang out with these two, so curious to see how this goes. Why don't you break down the list here on our right, played by Tim, the First Order list.
All right, so we have Rush, who's an I-2 with advanced optics and proton torpedoes, but he will not be an I-2 for very long because his ability is once he takes a hull damage, he is I-6. And Breach just dropped a bomb on him.
Yep.
Specifically, a concussion bomb, which allows him to, which deals a damage under the shield, and it'll be face up if you, unless you take a strain. He'll probably take the strain because, why expose it? But Breach also has ion torpedoes, skill bombardier, proximity mines, and then those concussion bombs, but also delayed fuses. Breach's ability, I don't remember which one's which off the top of my head. Oh,
Breach is the lock, right?
Yeah, after you execute a maneuver or boost, if you move through an enemy ship, you get lock on the ship. I have yet to get that to work, but I'm sure it's cool.
It's one of those forgotten, like, oh hey, it's pretty good. Like, I feel like I'll show you the dark side is like not bad, but because it comes at a cost, and also because it's just like not why the ship is good. People forget.
Yeah, the reason why he's here is because he's an I-5.
Right.
But
exactly.
He also reloaded, so the concussion bombs, because otherwise concussion bombs have to keep, dropping, but he reloaded so that doesn't happen. And then you have Kylo Ren with extreme maneuvers. This is Silencer Kylo Ren, despite being is it Silencer?
It's Kylo. No. It's the Whisper.
No. Okay, sorry.
No worries. I'll never forgive you.
Ren. With extreme maneuvers, Predator, ion missiles, sensor scramblers, and enhanced jamming suite.
So, one of the things that stands out to me is that we have a really expensive rush. Like, the Luke that I used in our tournament, Matt, is 2 points more expensive than that rush. So, and I had Regen Pro Torp Luke. So, he's already Initiative 6, so I have changed that. So, we now have a 2 5s and a 6 on the board. That concussion bomb already dealing the strain, the face down damage. I think the big question mark here is how can Rush tango with Vader?
Who is going first? I'm not seeing a first player token.
Yeah, first player token is on Sammy's side somewhere. It's off to the side though, the big red token there. So
there it is. That is definitely a reason to knock Rush up to I-6, and that allows you to hound Vader a little more. I don't know that Rush is in a good position right now because nobody's facing Vader except for him, and Vader can just 5 straight and boost and have evade and fully modded attack, essentially a fully modded attack, and Rush will just either have to disengage or...
Yeah, going 1v1-on-1 with Vader is exactly what Vader wants.
Yeah.
So... Even if you're Initiative 6, even if you have proton torpedoes.
Yep.
So, because Vader is probably not going to get blocked. He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. I don't necessarily like where, assuming maybe Rush will do a 2-hard away and kind of try to regroup. But we have everyone very much spread out right now, and it looks like Sammy's trying to kind of turn in. For some reason, every time he repositions, you get a script error, which is weird. I'm not sure what that's about.
I do like the Whisper Kylo versus Vader, not like as a one-on-one, but for setting up for Rush, if Whisper Kylo can get there and jam Vader, and then because Vader needs those defensive tokens, because with just 3 ships, it's hard to block him. But if you can jam him, you kind of got the same thing going on.
Right.
Then Rush can take advantage of that. Also, proximity mines are a little bit of a threat to a defender as well because that's free damage. You can't 3 agility focus evade your way.
You certainly can't. Yeah, free damage is always nice against things that are otherwise very, very hard to hit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. Breaches doesn't seem too interested in Vader right now, but that could always change the next turn.
There you go. There's
just
the
wanna
5 Vader, and there's
there
the
it is.
disengage.
You called it. You called it. We both kind of called both ends of that.
Yeah.
But Vader is right there. Barrel roll boost or
I think you focus and then get out to range 3. I think that's your best bet.
he's gonna barrel roll.
Oh,
If you boost, you're probably out of range. You could just 4 or 5 forward next turn.
Yeah, I tell you what. Now that I've been switching back and forth between real life and digital X-wing,
It's hard to tell.
my judgment has.
Me too,
gone way
man.
off again.
Me too. I mean, last night I played a game on TTS with Drew to test the new test rules and for RPO, and man, I was making a lot of bad judgment calls based on distancing. It wasn't too bad, but there was a couple times where I was like, "Wow, that's range 2." I thought that was like out. I thought that was out of range.
Yeah. So I plan on watching that video. You posted it in my Discord, and
I did.
I plan on watching it soon because I am interested.
Yeah.
I know I can adapt, but I
Check out the Midwest Scrub Discord, guys, at the Midwest Scrub blog online and the Midwest Scrub cast podcast. I've actually been on there twice. They've been foolish enough to let me be on there twice and rant with them.
for some reason we like Nick. I don't get it, but we
There
do.
isn't much to like. Except the E-Wings, maybe. That's my saving grace.
I mean, you're in good company there because if you just come and talk about E-Wings, people talk about E-Wings on our server.
Yeah, people are asking me for advice, like, should I do this or whatever? I'm like, I guess I'm an E-Wing expert now because I've got like 150 reps with them, at least. Yeah, no, it's but seriously though, guys, their Discord is really nice to just for good discussion about the game and then for list advice. Not a lot of Discords give you good list advice. People are just like, change this, get rid of it, it's a bad list. No, like it's about working on, what you want to play. And I've gotten a lot of good list advice and good discussion about my list in Matt's Discord, in the Scrub Discord. So,
All right. Looks like we got a decloak from Kylo there.
Yeah, so Sensor Scramblers is now no longer a thing, so target locking is something that can happen now on Kylo.
Wonder what he's going to do.
And if you guys don't know, Sami-Petteri Ulvinen, or aka Netter Mizuno, is a resident top cut player from Finland. He's an awesome part of our community and pretty much the X-Wing community at large. I think he's in almost every main Discord. So happy to have him here in our league and playing here tonight. I basically asked the players when I posted the pairings, if anybody wants their game streamed on Saturday, like let me know, and we filled that up immediately. So we got 2 league games tonight, exclamation point league if you want to see who's playing in it. We don't have any standings yet because this is the first round, but we will see how it goes.
We might get a foresight here. Ooh, just out. What will he do?
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah. This is Tim Spangler on the right?
Yeah, Tim Spangler, that is correct. Also, earlier, Run said new playmat. Sorry I didn't respond to that right away. Yes, I just thought, why not shake it up? Here's the thing, the 3-1-2 stream has a lot of heavy contrast, a lot of like darker colors, and the last playmat we used to use was a lot of black and purple and pink, and I was like, let's break out what we used for Tri-City, but change it a little bit, so we're using a new playmat for our league games now. Hello, Vader.
Come on in.
Come on in. The water is warm.
I mean, Vader, I don't think has a bad move here. He could either focus or he could boost. If he boosts, he's got a shot on somebody. If he just focuses, that means he has a whole arc to just threaten.
Yep.
Rush. Then you can pincer next turn.
I actually think Vader moving first is good against Rush.
I mean, it's like I said, it's especially against just 3 ships. It's a whole lot harder to block them.
Oh yeah.
And if he always has focus evade, man, it's going to be so hard to put damage through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to basically be rolling 2 blanks on your dice at range 1 to 2 for there to be damage going through on Vader, you know? If he stays at range 3, it's impossible. Basically, it's close to impossible. Speaking of that RPO game last night, guys, here's the link to the YouTube video of it, the replay, for those of you that are curious. A lot of people have been testing it out. I'm happy to talk about it later. The reason, again, why we're not doing that for the league is because of consistency with the community. It's those are test rules, and I don't want to confuse anyone or cause any angst. So,
well, Rush running away, leaving Breach to the wolf, the big bad wolf.
That's gonna be 3.
Ooh, that's gonna be 3.
That is 3 already on Breach, so that's immediately half points. And that's not a cheap half points. Breach is loaded up.
Yeah, so far I've found that you don't want to load those guys up a whole lot. You want to keep them like under 50 points, whether you're doing generics or named guys.
Yeah, I agree. Especially with the shield to hull ratio is not great. So here's the shot obstructed into Kylo, just for 1. I would be blown away if Kylo takes damage here, and he almost does. He almost takes damage there.
He tried.
He tried. He had the evade, he had a force, so maybe it would have been 2. And back to dials really quick. One more little thing to focus on, guys. We have 2 bingo cards tonight, 1 for each game. I kind of customized them for each game, so go to our Discord to the weekly bingo card, and go ahead and play bingo with us. Not doing it for our league games just because it's a little distracting. We kind of want to focus on the game, but I am playing along with you guys. One of the spaces, Matt, is Vader does not get 3 hits. So we'll see if that happens.
Man, that's been happening curiously a lot in my practice matches recently, and it's like, well, I mean, I guess that prepares me for when it actually happens, but maybe I just get them all out now, so he just is always full string.
Yeah. Did Rush do a 5 forward for bingo?
Yes, he did.
He did.
Also, so did Vader earlier, so that works.
Yeah.
I think Rush has to turn in, so he might do a 2 hard if Vader pursues on Breach. So if you 2 hard, then you can focus barrel roll and get behind Vader, and maybe... Yep. Also,
what do you think here? Do you think a boost procs mine, or is it too early? Like, do you try to cover that lane?
If you boost left and drop the proc... Does he have skilled bombardier? He does.
He does. He can get some distance.
I think that is a great call to boost left. Rush's left.
Yep.
Or not Rush's left, Breach's left, and then skilled bombardier approx mine. That way you cover that. And then...
And it is a white boost. It's not indicated as red, so even though it's red on the action bar, it's so good, man.
It is really good. Playing against 5 of them is kind of a nightmare.
Ugh, just play against 5 of anything. It's just like, it's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know what Kylo's gonna do.
That's true. That is. Yes, I was thinking about that. Range 1, if Vader gets 4 hits, that technically is not 3, and you could mark the space for that. That is fine.
Vader somehow gets a deplete and only rolls 2. That works too.
That also works. Yeah, well, I don't think is it possible for a deplete to happen?
I can't see a way.
No. So we're not getting a proxy line, we're getting a concussion bomb.
Okay. I mean, but
he's not going to boost.
Yeah, but it gives a bigger range, and then you get in underneath Vader's shields, and that's not a bad call.
Also, it would be a crit. So unless Vader takes a strain, which if he has 2 shots coming in on him, or even just 1 from Rush, if it's a decent shot, that could be 3 total damage after everything said and done.
Maybe Kylo turns in towards Vader this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, then we got system space boost.
There we go. That is something on our bingo space as well. Bingo card. Here we go. Taking evades. We're almost definitely getting a foresight trigger here, unless Breach does like maybe a 1 bank or a hard turn.
2 straight.
Foresight.
It's definitely 1.
Yeah, it could be 2.
Nah, it's just the 1.
It's just the 1. Okay, so here we go. That is out. So you get a free mod here. You spend the force. It will be 2 attack dice. You get an eyeball to a hit. And that is 1. Breach, come on. Give me an evade here, Breach. Breach not getting an evade. That is another damage. So Breach down to 2 hull. You just hope that he can get some of his ordnance out. Or at least drop the rest of his bombs before he goes. So 27-0. Goliath in the lead here. Sammy, even though Vader has not really done too much. Well, actually, no. Vader did get 2 of those 3 damage into Breach. So he has done enough so far. Plenty. It's time to stop playing the runaway game, though. It's clear that Sammy's pushing the advantage. You got to respond. So taking a lock.
Gonna launch those ion torpedoes.
Yep.
Yeah, ion.
Yeah, ion torps. Kylo, 1 hard. Can you barrel roll jam?
I think he can do most things that do
I'm
a
actually
jam.
gonna give him the indicator here so we can really keep track of where that arc is. There we go.
Yep. He can barrel roll into a jam, so that's what he'll probably end up doing. He'll barrel roll, jam off that evade.
And have a range 1 bullseye, it looks like.
Yep, and then also that also makes the ion torp that much more dangerous.
All right, let's see how people are betting. 50-50 split. All right, about just under 50,000 on the line.
Yep, there you go.
There it is.
It's jammed off. Let's see what Vader plans. Pretty much if Vader went anywhere fast. I think that's still in range 1. Although
It looks like it's going to be really close. I think it is.
yeah, but still, you got him to be cautious.
Absolutely. And, you know, at least Breach has that rock for cover right now, and we still haven't seen Rush move, so.
Well, I think he's still in range 1. Tokenless, but still has plenty of force.
Gonna clip the rock. Even with a 1 hard, he might clip the rock.
Yeah.
But this is kind of a conservative play here from Rush.
But he's going to have a shot, probably unobstructed. Let's see how that bomb goes.
We'll check for the bomb. It's got Vader. Now, does Vader take the damage face up? I doubt you should. Probably take it face down here. He's taking a face down and a strain. So Vader has taken a damage, folks. We can stop the game and all go home.
Well, I mean, he's got a decent chance to take damage here because... I mean, with optics and...
Oh my goodness, mark it on your bingo card. That is not 3 hits. Breach down to 1 hull.
Ooh, he lives. He won't make it through this turn, but he lives.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
let's see.
The defense for Breach has been a little subpar. Just natural results have not been very kind to him, but it is what it is. Green dice aren't that great. So here we go. So it's going to be 3-on-3 because of that strain. If there were ever a chance to deal another damage, this would be it.
Yep.
That is 3 crits, because why not?
Yeah.
Stealing Matt Carey's dice here.
All right. Just that, man, that's another 2 damage into Vader.
Yeah, holy cow. That is 1 away from half.
Yeah.
2 shields down. 1 shield, 1 more shield because of that damage card. That will be half points. And here is the torpedo shot, the ion torp from Breach. Limping along here. Before he goes out, he's at least going to try to ionize something.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. That's already 3. You spend that lock, try to get 4. You don't get it. No tokens here. And that's the roll, right? Just an eyeball result. So that is a shield and an ion. Sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, I was just going to say the exact same thing you were.
How often are you in Zoom meetings for work? Do you ever have to do that?
I've been at work the entire time.
That's good.
Never.
Because it's kind of what Zoom, you're like constantly interrupting people because there's just a moment of latency there.
All right, Kylo, range 1.
Not great, Bob.
Results.
Just 2.
Oh,
Ouch! Oh my goodness. Sammy not happy so far with the roll. Predator. I think he rolled prematurely, potentially. That's 3. You keep the
ooh,
dice roll, though, so that's a dead... That is a dead blue.
yep.
So you trade... I mean, that's a good trade if you look at
Oh
Breach
yeah.
and where Breach is. Although the
Hey.
Ion doesn't mean much now because you're dead.
Oh, he
But...
spends the evade. I forgot he had the evade token, so he lives on 1.
Oh, he lives on 1. That's right. The other ship was... Wait. Oh, did
Nope.
Kylo shoot...
Oh wait, no.
Huh.
Uh,
Oh, he will
it,
spend
it,
a force to deal it face up, but I guess because of something, he didn't take 3 damage. He took 2.
oh, modified an I to an evade, so I guess
Oh, sure.
he had rolled an I with ball result.
Oh, that's right. He didn't use force set. That makes sense. He's not dead. Sorry, let me fix that on the overlay. He's on 1, so he has taken half.
But
Yeah,
he did take a disabled power regulator, so both of them are ionized for next turn.
What? Crazy. Oh, this is already so entertaining.
That looks like the last of Breach there. I don't know what's... It was hit crit and 1 evade. What?
Oh, he hasn't rolled
Oh,
yet?
he hasn't rolled yet. I mean,
Dead.
Still dead.
There's a lot of... Deslin, have you gotten bingo yet? Anybody here playing bingo besides Deslin? Let me know. Breach goes down. Shooting into Kylo now, range 1. Okay, hit crit. Kylo will get 3.
Because he's tokenless.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Spend that force. Safe. So Kylo has spent all of his force. We have bingo bottom row. All right. Well, I'll pull up bingo here. Congratulations, we've hit bingo already. Go ahead and head to our Discord to claim your 500 credits. I'll pay that out tonight for you guys.
Oh, so it was just the one guy is ionized. He's got plenty of ion tokens on there. Sammy putting 4 on him.
So what do you think? That one hard up the board, does that clip the rock from Vader?
Who... It may not, but I mean that puts you pointing the wrong direction and stressed. So
yeah, you gotta see a 2 bank up to the right from Rush here, right? Like that's a no-brainer, right?
It's either that or a 2 straight, because a 2 straight you can...
That's true. And if a 2 straight, if Vader for some reason decides to be smart and to be a wise guy in 4K for some reason,
yeah,
don't see why he would. But...
Or you could do the 3 bank, because if you drive over the rock, you still get your evade. You're taking a chance to get half points though, because you're 1 away from half points.
Yeah, there's a lot of points that could swing here in a moment. Runs, does this count for bingo natties? What are you referring to? So natties is... So there, I don't know what your definition of natties is, Matt, but my definition is you roll all of the result.
Yeah.
So you roll 3 evades on 3 dice.
Well,
even if you needed 2.
Rush rolled 3 crits by itself.
That's definitely
so
natties. That is natties. Natty crits. Double modded, if you like the Predator in the spend of a force would count as a double mod because you did a reroll and spent a force. But I think Kylo just rerolled blank to a hit, so that he didn't do it then. Double modded has to mean that they used 2 mods. It doesn't mean they have the opportunity for a double mod. It's got to be the 2 mods.
We'll probably see it. Vader likes to double mod with a focus and a force.
I don't think I saw you spend your green tokens, though, when I played you twice. I don't remember you doing that. How often is Vader really... I guess if he's behind somebody, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if Vader's not taking a shot, he doesn't care. He'll spend whatever.
And you're definitely failing miserably if you're not putting pressure on him to at least shoot at him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we did get bingo, so go to the weekly bingo card and mark bingo on the top space. We've got 2 people marking it so far. Cool. I think it's... I gotta do this one. 9,500. There we go.
Get a 3 straight from the pink Inquisitor, the one that was not ionized. So,
that'll definitely block the 2 forward.
yeah, that'll block the 2 forward and maybe the 2 bank. Probably not.
I don't think 2 bank looks really good here now.
Yeah. And
Kylo's just got a, what do you think? Just like 2 straight and then like rotate jam.
yeah, he could do that. Or looks like he's
Sloop.
slipping. Which
Very nice.
puts him in
Good
bullseye.
call. Good call. We got that call here. Deslin, Kylo's slooping.
Gives some Predator and up. Vader driving over the rock and hitting his own guy.
No damage. Oh boy.
Let's see. Does Rush do the 2 straight? He does.
That's good for Rush, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
Vader's gonna have a, well, I don't know. Vader has full force, range 1, but he has no green tokens.
Yeah, Rush is only taking 1 shot, but it's Darth
Yeah.
Vader.
It is Darth Vader. Let's see. So here we go. Here's the roll from Vader, and that is only 3. Unbelievable. It did a crit. Still good though. Still good. And no eyeball result.
Man,
That is half and Rush down to 2. The crit is a damage sensor array.
yeah, he just realized he put it on the wrong person. All right, which is okay. I mean, focusing isn't bad for a silencer, but they'd really like to use auto thrusters.
Yeah.
But here comes the return shot.
Okay,
Something.
2. It's something, you know. I
Yeah.
still like your odds of getting a shield here.
Yep.
And he does.
Oh,
He gets the shield. That's half points. That is 61 points.
I don't know. That jamming beam messes up all the numbers.
Oh, no, not 61. 56. Yeah, right, jamming beam. 56
Yeah.
points. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Welcome.
Ooh, there you go. Is he gonna Predator it or is he gonna spend the force?
Looks like he... Oh, I thought he modded it, but he is not. He's going to... Looks like he's going to reroll. He is. Predator. For nothing. 2 crits. Oh my god! You can't buy a result with that thing, man! It hasn't rolled... It's rolled 1 eyeball result on 9 dice. Oh! Horrible! That's... You gotta get a lot of Wilhelm screams for that.
Well, that allows Kylo to get another force back and put a little bit of threat into Vader. Vader can't 4K here, and any maneuver he does that isn't a 1 bank is gonna get him stressed. Well,
That's
maybe
true,
a 3,
'cause the-
maybe a 3 hard to his Vader's
Yeah.
right. The
It's
way
1
that
hard
he
and 2
bumped.
hard are red maneuvers. That's right. Yeah, the defender dial is a little. It's interesting. It's not bad. That's a good dial, especially that wide 4K is kind of all you need in some cases. But
Yeah, yeah. I
not
think
having 2 of those hard turns being white, kind of sucks.
Yeah, that 3 hard to the right would probably get him. He probably wouldn't hit that the debris, but yeah. It's, man, this is a game.
It is a game. It's
like
90 to 100 right now.
they keep throwing haymakers but it's still strong. All right. I imagine we'll see rush off and clear his
Rush off, nice.
yeah. And Kylo maybe jam Vader and try and get a shot into somebody. If he can jam Vader and block him or whichever, and get a free shot on the Inquisitor or something, that would be good.
Will Rush use proton torpedoes this game?
Hmm.
It's a question worth asking now. It's going to loom large. That is a big piece of ordnance on Rush that could put away Vader. So,
Yeah.
But on 2 hull with a damage sensor array.
Yeah, he has to clear the damage sensor array before he can even take the target lock for it.
Yep.
So, gonna take some doing to get it off.
You gotta admit though, I do like where Rush is. Rush should be able to clear this damage sensor array with a 4 or 5 forward pretty easily here.
4 or 5 forward, 3 bank, whatever you want to do.
Taking the lock on Rush now with pink. Three bank. Oh, that's blue. Okay. Nice. I'm still getting to know this ship, man. There's
same.
so much to learn about it.
He could,
It's not that great, but the jamming is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
I think you could jam Link to a focus. That might be range 1. Again, no, it's probably range 2, so you might barrel roll and then Link to a jam. Or maybe boost. I don't know, man.
I don't know what Vader would do here.
There.
Yeah. Now, Matt, do you like optics on Rush?
I don't run silencers with optics at all, but it's not a bad call, but...
Is it wrong that I just think optics are only for A-Wings?
A-Wings and Kylo feel like the only ones that feel right, because on Kylo with 2 Force to back it up, that's strong enough. But, I mean, it's not bad.
No, it certainly provides you some flexibility with how you mod your dice, but I just don't. It's a lot of points, I feel like, on Rush here. And, it is just out? No, it is in. It's in. I didn't see the line for a second. Vader jams, slams into Kylo. That's fine, just 4Ks next turn. Oh, okay.
Is that a bump?
That is a bump. I understand what he's trying to do. It's pretty aggressive, but I think you should just disengage with Rush there. So here's a range 2.
But it's only gonna be what, 2 dice?
2 dice. Yeah. This is where the silent or the whisper can struggle, is when firing a lot of 2 dice shots. 2 hits though.
Yeah.
Let's see if the other Inquisitor can taking another damage. The dice gods are not looking down with good grace right now for Sammy. That is a shield. Not half yet, but it's frustrating. Very frustrating. I'm gonna take the time to shamelessly plug the fact that we do giveaways all the time here. So we have a goal of 10 tonight. If we hit 5, I have actually, you know what? Not even. Tonight, I'm gonna give away Vader Defender cards and boss cards, and then if we hit 10, I have 2 sets of our 3-piece Chicago target locks, numbered 1, 2, 3. So let's see if we can do it. Why not? We'll do the Vader Defender cards after this game because, well, hey, this game has Vader Defender. Vader and the Defender.
Vader's 4K might hit that asteroid.
It's just barely at an angle, but I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, getting down on the table, I can see it won't. He should be fine if he wants to do that. You might do a 1 hard with Kylo and just jam Vader. Make sure he doesn't have something, but
yeah, Vader will be able to choose, or Sammy is playing Vader. Will be able to choose if he loses that evade. Well, actually, full throttle happens first, so it would be the evade. Yeah.
But then you can have that little Inquisitor who's probably going to do 1 hard and then focus boost.
Seeing the pattern from Rush and what Dim's been doing with Rush, I don't see him disengaging here. He should. I just don't think he will.
Yeah. Last turn was really the turn to do it. Now he has to actually commit to putting damage in.
Yeah, Sammy has been playing a lot of Rexler Vader, double defender list, and he's really good with it. And W Vader, oh my gosh. You know, I don't want a W Vader to think when I have a sub goal that he has to be the one to hit it, but I 10 tier 1 subs gifted to our community. Thank you so much. All the giveaways are unlocked immediately, and we still have 41 minutes left in the first game. Thank you. The Windy City champion here once again, being so kind and generous. We appreciate you.
There we go. We got the 1 hard focus boost from the Inquisitor. Kylo did the 1 hard. Will he jam rotate? Will he focus rotate? What will he do?
What will Kylo do?
Because I gotta imagine Vader's doing that 4K. I mean, it seems you end in a good spot. Oh, he did the extreme boost.
We kind of forgot he had extreme maneuvers for a second, and then he's gonna jam him.
And then jam.
But 4K, does he? He does hit the rock.
Oh, he did hit it. But so that means he's tokenless. Ooh.
No damage. So this is twice Vader has hit a rock and not taken damage.
Very fortunate in that.
Absolutely.
3 Talon. Ooh. Oh. I mean, I think you're going to lose Rush for this maneuver.
I just, yeah, I don't like it.
He's foresighting. Oh, no.
It is range controlled, but just one. So Rush, roll and evade, Rush.
He got it. I was going to say, average dice says he lives, but...
Yeah. No, man, this is 2 opportunities. This Rush is so expensive. You are losing a lot of points with these choices here. I'm not trying to be super critical. I loved him, but he should have disengaged. It's a precious ship with an I-6 there in this list now.
Yeah.
Vader, do you just shoot into Rush? He does. You've got the Force. Rush will get 5 dice, but Rush has no tokens. Vader, oh come on!
There it is.
Brutal, absolutely brutal, and there's a lot of evades. Now, Rush is going to shoot the Inquisitor, at least try to get a token spent. 4 dice unmodded.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for Netter, is Sammy's dice luck. That's 3 hits, that's great. Range 1 unmodded, getting 3. And that's 2. That's 2. He lives, but takes half. The Inquisitors have been really shafted the most by poor variants.
He's got focused target lock, so...
yeah,
why
you really just want to kill him here.
Why is Kylo not shooting?
Does he not have arc?
No, he's got arc. I think he just moved ahead with... But Rush is dead.
Yeah.
There was 3 hits there, 1 evade.
I'm telling him to keep the roll as is.
Oh. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Rush dies. Rush, we hardly knew ya. Proton torpedoes, bye-bye. 127, 122. Sammy takes the lead here. Here's 2 dice shot. Kylo 1 crit. Vader is grinning because he at least has a chance to roll. He had 3 dice. You hope you get that evade result here. Let's see. Sammy deserves that evade. He gets it. He's fine.
He's got it.
Sammy deserves 3 evades. Next, 3 rolls. So now it's... Sorry, go ahead, Matt. What are you going to say?
This is leaning heavy in Sammy's favor now. However, Vader doesn't have a lot of engage options right now. He could 1 bank, but that's his best option. And Kylo can block that. If Kylo can get the Inquisitor off the board, it's still a game, but man, Vader is great at solo runs.
So let's talk. Go ahead.
Once he gets to 1-on-1, it's really rough.
Oh, yes, agreed. I've been there. So concussion bombs are... How many points for concussion bombs?
4?
4? Okay.
Yeah.
4 points. So let's talk about... So protons are 12. Protons or torpedoes are 12. Ion torps are 4. So half of ions, 2. That's 14 points. Prox mines are 6. That's 20 points. And then about 3 points worth of concussion bombs. That is 23 points of wasted points that were never used.
24 if you go with delayed fuses.
24, that's true. So... that is always something in the games where I've taken a lot of bombs or ordnance. If I see those charges face up still and I've lost the ship, it's just frustrating. It's a lot of value you never got to deliver in the game.
Yeah, so it's why again with the bombers, they're not quite. I mean, they're just soft enough that you can't load up that much stuff on them.
Exactly. Anything with 2 agility, I a base cost in like the high 30, 40 point range, I just put like 2 things on them and call it a day. Hell, I think prox mines, ions, and skilled is enough for me on that list.
Yeah, I mean, you could drop down the ion. I mean, not that you're trying to. I think the problem is you get to the point where it's like, well, I'm going to give deficit points. So I might as well just load up.
That's true, yeah.
Also, the alternative is to knock enough stuff off to where you could fit in like an Epsilon cadet or something like that, which isn't great.
Yeah, no. I mean, the concussions are there for Rush too, so you can't really cut those.
Kylo boost rotate.
You use Death Rain, yeah. I mean, the reload is strong, but I just don't feel like those bombers are going to have an opportunity to take advantage of multiple reloads.
I think you barrel roll back here with Vader and just lay into Kylo.
Oh, man.
Yep, there it is.
All right. Vader is full force? Yes.
Yep.
He has taken half because of that damage card from that concussion bomb earlier in the game.
There you go.
Oh my god. Well, not rerolling, yeah. That's a spend. That's 3 and a crit. Kylo rolling 2, and he's taking 3. So 2 shields and a crit. Going into Mr. Ren, that is half. That is weapons failure.
Ooh.
So only 2 dice in evader, and he's got an evade.
Yeah, maxing out at 1 damage, and that's unlikely.
I want to pull up the crits. And...
Ooh, got 2 blanks. That's nothing there.
Yeah.
And just picking up Kylo at range 3 with the Inquisitor.
Oh, I don't know why I switched scenes. Sorry, guys. I didn't see myself switch scenes. Ah. There we go. Weapons failure.
Gonna spend that force just for 1. But Kylo gets the evades there. Yeah, looking pretty heavy in favor of Sammy this turn.
34 minutes left, and I feel like we've played 60 minutes worth of a complete bloodbath.
Vader's got a 4K. I mean, that's the easy.
Yeah, it looks like this is pretty much over.
Yeah, if Tim tries to block it, he's still got an Inquisitor running up his butt. That's probably going to take a target lock this turn. So you make the Inquisitor an easy-ish target, and Vader, just threatens.
I want to applaud Sammy because this has been an absolutely horrendous game with his defense variance, and he has done a good job of really overcoming that. A lot of those things you have no control over. He's just taken a lot of damage when he shouldn't have, and he's still found a way to kind of pull back and come back here with a pretty sizable lead and having Kylo in a good spot to just finish him off.
Indeed. Oh, jumping in there. Taking an evade. So he will turtle with. Right, 1 hard, and
you do the Daredevil, yeah.
Yeah, I figure he would.
And then he jam.
Yeah. Hope that
4K?
Vader doesn't kill you, which...
Should he boost here?
You could vote. Oh, he's got full force? Yeah, then you boost.
Yeah, get into range 2. There it is.
Yep.
77-point death rain. That sounds fun.
Well, there you go. Full strain, didn't even have to spend anything.
So Kylo needs to roll total paint to not die here. He does. He does get 2 evades. But a crit coming through, it is...
Fuel leak.
A fuel leak.
Inconsequential.
You just didn't want the direct there.
Let's see if Kylo can knock somebody off the board before he dies. Is in bullseye, so he gets 3 dice. Even with the weapons failure. Should have 1 force down because he did the...
extreme maneuvers, yeah.
I guess he got 3 hits, so Inquisitor's got to roll.
Yeah, I flipped it for him.
Yep. And then the
Inquisitor's
dead.
All right.
I mean, he's making a show of it.
He is. I mean, it's within 20, but unfortunately, you got a weapons failure on Kylo with 1 hole, and Vader's still got 3 health. That's enough. Even 1 is enough.
Yeah. I think you just maybe 1 bank with Vader here, and whatever Kylo tries to do, you're just like, whatever, grandson, you're going down.
Yeah. Sorry, Kylo. Yeah, but Rush, man, it was serving up Rush. He needed Rush to be here tag teaming Vader. He served him up.
That 1 turn should have done a 5 straight and cleared
Absolutely.
the crit. 3 bank and clear the crit.
Because 5 straight's blue, right?
I believe so.
On the silencer? I believe it is.
He wasn't stressed because he did the 2 forward the last turn and bumped into somebody.
That's right, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He definitely should have just disengaged, and then he could have come in with that crit fixed, target locked, and fired 1 of his torpedoes. Yeah, 1 bank looks good here.
Getting a reposition. It's going to barrel roll. Ooh. Oh, what? Did he flip the crit? What's going on here? No. I think he was maybe saying, Oh, he's looking. That's the worst option, I think, because a 3 bank or a 1 bank or a 2 bank or any
I
bank.
thought he would have meant to go the other way.
But he did click on that side, so I think he was saying that's where I want to be. Barrel roll linked to something.
That's one of the issues with TTS is that it's really easy to click the wrong side by accident. Like in a tournament, like because we don't have like true OP rules for tournaments on TTS, it's like, how does that work?
You straight from Vader, probably just a barrel roll, and put Kylo out of his misery. A boost.
It fails. So does he have a shot? I think he still does.
I don't know that he does.
He doesn't. Oh man. Okay. How consequential is that? It feels like it's more than it is. It's not actually that consequential.
I don't know
if he hit the rock, it would have.
I'm curious why he didn't barrel roll there, because just the barrel roll would have put him range 1 with 3 force. That
I don't know.
I mean, Kylo would have been rolling 3 dice because he didn't have a token, but I mean that would have been the same thing with the boost, and it would have set him better up for, like, say he didn't hit Kylo. I think he would have had a better 4K. But it's still Vader's game.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way you win is you kill Vader. Barrel roll jam. Hits the rock.
Oh man, let's see if he gets it this time.
Oh my god, Kylo's going to be able to shoot Vader here.
Yep, he did a 3 hard. I'm not following that.
Okay, oh my god, he's so lucky. He's 3 times. He hasn't.
Yep, as much as his green dice haven't been helpful, those red dice on the
no
rocks
evade.
with Vader.
It's 2 dice. Kylo want. Oh, you want 2 there. You only get 1. Vader rolls and evade. Oh, he did the rock and he didn't take damage. Oh my god, that weapons failure stings there too, right?
Oh, yes.
We're very surprised, or I think we're all surprised about that. Yeah, a lot of no consequences from Sammy. I'm sure he'd be the first to tell you I probably shouldn't be running so close to the rocks with Vader, but he really should have taken damage on at least one of those 3.
Do we know which of the obstacles that Sammy brought?
I believe it was the debris. Last time.
I don't know why. I understand that the auto thrusters evade from the gas clouds is gone, but I mean that would still be the best for Vader, because
That's
Vader
true.
can drive through it and still get an evade and not be stressed.
I'll have to double check it, but I believe it was the debris.
Taking a target lock. I don't. Sure.
Okay. Ouch. 1.
Yeah.
Well, Kylo can now fix weapons failure, probably.
Yeah.
You wish you were a silencer, Kylo, though, so you could still reposition after the fix.
So we'll see the 4K and then a boost. Kylo probably a 3 hard and 1 hard.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Sure, I guess.
It's a move, but it doesn't give you a lot of distance.
Yeah, it keeps you too close.
He's gonna boost though. He's not interested in fixing weapons failure yet. All right, boost. Both of them are full force. Yeah, runs pointing out they have time. 26 minutes and change. In fact, lots of time.
Plenty of time.
He's already fixed what? Oh, that's you're right, because he has been shooting 2 dice shots. So it's fuel leak that is still up right now.
So
I will fix that on our overlay. Yeah, you don't. I appreciate you throwing yourself in there, but it's really my fault.
It really is.
It really is my fault. That's 2 hits and a crit.
Yep.
And dead. That is the game. Congratulations, Sammy, on a pretty awesome comeback there.